Actually, I hate to be a buzzkill because my topic is about the environment and Bali's pollution. But how many of you can guess how long until Bali is in a big pollution crisis? How many years? Anybody guess?
Last
20
year.
years?
Negative.
100
Negative
years.
years already
20?
going.
Really?
1,000 years.
10 years?
All right. Unluckily for us, it's actually 11 days.
Huh?
Okay.
As per Foodors, one of the biggest travel guides in the world, Bali from 1st January 2020 will be on the no list. The no list is a list of all destinations of the world that Fodor recommends not to visit. Bali, for the first time, is now on that list.
Ah.
So yes, the crisis, I think David, you already knew, has already happened. But is it too little too late? It's very easy to kind of give up. But if we give up, then what about our children's future? If you don't have children yet, what about your unborn children? Maybe you can say, well, what can I do about pollution? Why should I really care about that? But what about your children? That's something that can really motivate you. Don't care about yourself, care about your future generations. And Bali is in trouble. It's very easy with pollution to say, well, what can I do? I am just one person, one individual. It's the government's fault. Yes, it's the government's fault. They failed at a lot of things. Their waste infrastructure has not worked. Their collection services has not worked. Their recycling services has not worked. And this week, I interviewed Pak Ketut. He was the owner of Eco Bali. And he said that only currently 35% of all our waste is recycled. 35%. And I was so shocked because that same week I did some research. And in the news they say 50% of all rubbish. But from the time span of 2018 when the news came out to just this week when I talked to Pak Ketut, 35%. Think about that. 35% of all our waste is recycled, and the rest, it goes to landfills, is dumped to the oceans and the rivers. But what can you do? You're not the government. You have no power. It's not your fault, in a way. It's also the big businesses' fault. These big hotels who are polluting so much. And then comes what we can call not my problem syndrome. You feel so little, so small that whatever you do has no impact. But if we give up, our future, our children's future is at stake. So we have to ask ourselves, what can you do? Let's be proactive. What can you do? There's 3 general things that you can do. The first one, recycle. That's an obvious one. You can partner up with a waste management company like Eco Bali, or if you are in Bali, you have what is called bank sampah, or in translated, which means rubbish bank. And all the villages of Bali right now are promoting bank sampah. However, it is a government promotion, so you probably never heard of it before. Yeah, no worries. But you can just go to your village chief and talk. Hey, can I join the bank sampah, the rubbish bank? Or if you want things to be done a little bit easier, contact Eco Bali. They take care of your rubbish. They'll give you rubbish bins, and you can recycle them. When you recycle, only 15% goes to the landfill, right? Opposed to the 85% when you don't recycle. Sorry, 65% when you don't recycle. The second thing you can do, right? Try to avoid using single-use plastic. Anything that you use once is single-use. When you go to a mini mart and they give you a plastic bag, you can just say no, it's okay, no plastic. When you are given a straw, say no, no plastic. Anything that you use once, you can avoid. Use a tumbler instead of a one-time use plastic bottle. No judgment on there, but we have to try something. And the last thing that we can do is encourage the people who are trying to be more eco-friendly, trying to be more conscious about the environment. In 2017, Bali was declared a garbage emergency by the government. In December 2018, the first light of good news, the government, through the pressure of bye-bye plastic, introduced a ban on all plastics. So what you can do is encourage, especially some of the local market sellers, the local mini markets, when they look at you and they're like, sorry, no plastic, the government says no. You gotta be like, hey, good job. Yeah? This is something really good and you should not be ashamed about it. So, we want to have many, many Merry Christmases together, many, many New Years together. Bali is called the Island of Gods. Let's not make it the island of garbage. Recycle. Encourage people to be more eco-conscious, to manage their waste. And when they give you a plastic, say no to plastic. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Wow.